These are my devices. My tablet with the orange case, and my iPad with the purple case. I have used both as communication devices throughout the years. My tablet is slow to get started, and sometimes the keyboard takes a very long time to come up. It's not always practical for quick needed conversations. My iPad is very fast. I have Proloquo to go on it, and TD Snap. These are two great communication apps. I love my iPad, and these apps. We can do lots with them. I have also been using my iPad to film, edit, and upload my videos to YouTube. It was all working great, until Safari, which is the Apple's version of the internet, started to log me out of my Google account. I need to be logged into my Google account to have access to my YouTube account. So, this causes problems. If I want to be in my YouTube account, I need to relog into my Google account. Then it sends a verification code to my email. I need to go get it, put it in, and so on. I need to do this every time I close the browser, which is annoying for a YouTuber. Before I was always logged in. It was much easier. I made research, but have not been able to fix this problem. But, if I don't close the browser, I can stay logged in to my Google account. So, I don't want my iPad to be disconnected from the internet, so that I can stay logged in. So, I don't want to bring my iPad to church anymore. I want to keep it at home, so that it stays connected to the internet, so that I can continue making my videos, without needing to always re-log in, with a verification code, in my email. But, my iPad is supposed to be my primary communication device, to be brought everywhere with me. Since I don't want to do this now, because of all this, I'm going back to a low-tech communication system, for when I'm at church, or anywhere else away from home. Okay, so, at home my primary communication method is my magnetic drawing board. I use it all the time. It would work for church too. But, this pink magnetic board doesn't fit in my backpack, so we ordered a smaller one that would fit. I wanted it purple, so that it matches my communication binder and backpack. It's small, purple, and it fits in my backpack. I'm very much an old-fashioned girl. You can see that by what I wear, and in my own apartments, I don't have a TV. I love the old days, and old ways. I was born in the 90s, a time where iPads didn't exist. Without an iPad, at times it made communication very challenging, when I was younger. My mom had gotten me a little dry erase board to write on, but the markers would always get my hands dirty. The magnetic drawing board is better. And I find it easier and quicker to find pictures in a communication binder, rather than on the iPad. I know more where printed pictures are, in the binder, rather than where they are, on the iPad. I just find low-tech systems easier overall. They often work better for me. With low-tech, you don't get technical issues. No need to put a code in. No need to turn it on. Low-tech systems are just available at my disposition, more quickly. So, this little board fits perfectly on, or in my binder. It fits in my backpack. It's just perfect. I love it. That's a yes or no board. Okay, now, before getting started on reorganizing my purple binder and deciding which pictures I want in it, I need to tidy up, because I can't work in spaces that have too much clutter or visual stimulation, and I need floor space for my pictures. Since I don't have lots of space here, and I try to do most things in this room, it leads me to need to clean, tidy, and reorganize the room often. I like everything to be matching, so I'm taking another purple strip for the yes and no board. In this binder, the separation sheets are a combination of red, purple, red, purple. They come in many other colors, but I want only red and purple, so it matches well. Let's talk about anxiety for a moment. In normal times, I can be like a turtle. I can be extremely slow with transitions. That can be transition of body movements too, like to walk towards somewhere, or to walk towards someone, or to pick up things, or I can be slow to get up, or sit down. It's like my body is frozen, or on turtle mode. But it's worse during times of anxiety or confusion. It's important to not try to rush the movements, and not try to get me to transition from one place to another, too much all at once. Here's an example. If I'm in a slow turtle state, for whatever reason, and you want me to come get water, it would be better to bring the water to me, rather than to try to make me walk to go get it. What I mean is, don't try to move me. If I'm in a turtle state, or state of extreme anxiety, move the water towards me, but don't move me. Same thing if I'm in a state of shutdown, or meltdown, don't move me, but move the objects instead, example the water. I may not drink it, but it's available if I need it. It's also important to not ask too many questions all at once. I know you want to know how I'm feeling, but my levels of communication abilities can go down very quickly, especially in a turtle state, or state of anxiety. So, I'm most likely not going to be able to answer. However, your good intentions, and constant questioning, may end up overwhelming me even more. I often struggle to identify, and express how I'm feeling. I often can't answer a question of how are you feeling. Also, be aware that I can feel your temperament, and tension. So, try to stay as calm as possible. Now, you can do research on this if you want, but anxiety can cause symptoms that are the same, or similar as a fever, or sickness. So, my body temperature can go up very quickly, and I can look sick, but I'm not fighting off a virus, it's just how my body is responding to stress. Here are some symptoms that you see in someone that is sick, that can happen to me during times of anxiety. High body temperature, being noticeably hot if you touch me, or my forehead. Goosebumps, trembling, exhaustion, tired, lack of motivation, low energy, slow movements, lack of appetite. Anxiety can give me breathing difficulties, and also lead me to get nauseous, or throw up, and even the need to poo a lot. Sometimes, when I'm stressed, I'm always on the toilet. I need to poo, over and over. This happened the first day that a life skills worker came over. Before she arrived, I was so nervous that I couldn't stop needing to go poo. What these are, they are the same colors as the light signals for cars. Red means you stop, yellow you prepare to stop, and green you can go. So, for me, the green card represents all emotions that are good, like happy, all right and so on. Red is emotions that are not fun to experience like anxiety, overwhelming. Yellow is everything in between. So if I show a red card, well, it's an indication that it's time to stop. It's too much. I need to recharge. Green, it's okay. All is good. I can function. Yellow is in between. Yellow can sometimes be my turtle state. I need to slow down before it gets too much. These colors are often used with kids that struggle to identify and express how they feel. So, instead of expressing emotions with their names, which can be hard to do, we can just show a colorful card. We can be asked to point at a card too. I noticed that the magnets here use the same colors. So, I will not put these cards in the binder. I can just point at the magnets. If I give you, or show you, or point at a red magnet, or a green, or yellow one, it's the same purpose as the cards. But, keep in mind that it can be very difficult for me, sometimes nearly impossible, or even impossible at times, for me to communicate and express how I feel. And keep in mind that my communication skills varies from time to time. Some days I communicate well, other days, very little, to no communication at all. That is, no communication that would make sense to you. Because I do communicate, all the time, but often in tiny not noticeable ways, or in ways that may make no sense to you. And my communication skills are not too good during turtle mode, or anxiety. So, it's not just because I have all this communication system, and magnets in place, that I could just tell you anything, at any time. My brain doesn't work that way. Even with all this in place, don't get discouraged, or frustrated with me, if sometimes I'm not able to use it. I struggle to answer questions, but it's better to ask questions that I can simply answer by a yes or a no. For example, no double question, like do you like cats, or prefer dogs? Instead say, do you like cats? Give me time to answer, and after I do, you can say, do you like dogs? I will do another video, which will be a tour of this communication binder. I felt like this video was long enough. I will make a separate video for the tour, and I will explain things. So, come back for my communication binder tour, and subscribe if you haven't already. My channel is full of information about autism, especially autism on the more severe end of the spectrum. You can also leave me comments. I love to hear from you. This sentence means that it's lots of exhausting work to set up a binder like this.